Hey, this is Joshua. New video, colder than yesterday, windier than yesterday, so I'll try to talk louder than yesterday. Yesterday I made a short video about just the importance of doing something regardless of the tools that you have to do it. Like you've got a crappy iPhone camera, so you just go for it. It's windy out, you go for it because you have an idea in your mind, and if you take a moment to let fear, procrastination, I need perfectionism, any of that stuff to creep in, there's a good chance you'll never come back to it. Or at least for me, that's true. Maybe for you, you're awesome and that's totally not the case. But for me, that totally is the case. Sorry, I'm trying to check my gloves in the frame. It's all good. So I want to kind of continue that thought. So yesterday I put that video up. No editing. I didn't watch it again or anything like that. I just uploaded it to YouTube and put a description on it. And I feel like that's really important with projects to get in a habit. For me, a project becomes a lot more real once I publish it. One, I'm going to go back and watch it after I publish it. I'm going to learn little things about it along the way, like, did the name I gave it make people watch it, or did I write a better name for it in a tweet or a Facebook post or something like that? And I'm going to learn other things about it. And so one of the things I would say is, if you get in a regular publishing schedule or routine, or even if you get in a regular doing routine and you keep the stuff for yourself, you learn all kinds of things that you wouldn't learn if you were waiting around waiting for everything to be perfect. So for example, a thing I'm gonna, like, let's say I shoot 30 videos over the next month, like I do one video a day. What are some of the things I'm gonna learn? Or what are some of the things that are going to happen without me even trying? Well, one thing that's going to happen, this is going to seem totally silly, is the arm I'm using to hold this up is going to get stronger. Like, that's just a fact. And just by virtue of that, the videos are going to get better. I'm going to become more impervious to the comings and goings on around me. I already notice it right now just from doing this video here. I'm a little less distracted by people that are walking around. I have this crazy thing when I get it's like 32 degrees out, so it's cold anyway, but I get these like tears that come whenever it's cold. I need to move. So I'm less distracted by the people around me. What else is gonna happen? Because I know I'm going to be making a video every day, my subconscious is going to be mulling over that. I'm going to be thinking in the hours leading up to my lunch break when I'm going to make this video, what I'm going to talk about. Or another one. What else would happen? A few things like that. So those are things that are only going to get better by me doing it, like starting with something small. And you throw in the actual publishing, what are some other things that are going to happen? Well, one, I'm going to rewatch these videos, and I'm going to have to live with the mistakes, and the mistakes are going to be a lot stronger. So let's say I took yesterday's video and I watched it at home and I thought that was okay. I'll try it again and I'll do better. Or I'll try to redo the one I just did. Like, who knows if it's going to get better. But let's say instead what actually happens is I watch it, I get annoyed that I've put something out in the world where I'm going like this, looking around a whole bunch. I should have found a location that was less off the road because a little bit too noisy. Of course, I say this as someone's jackhammering next to me, so that's sick. What else is going to happen? I'm going to be able to I'm going to notice that like my eye contact was kind of off, so I'm going to work on fixing that, even though it's really distracting because I'm in like kind of selfie mode here. And I'm going to learn how to get to the point quicker, which again is ironic because this video is 4 minutes long already and I haven't gotten to the point yet. But in general, the realness of publishing it makes everything settle in a totally different way. It makes it count more, because like if you do something embarrassing, you say too much, you say like too much, you have giant gusts of wind, they count more when you've already declared, I'm willing to let the whatever billion people on YouTube see this video. And it's going to happen again when I post this one and I go back and I'm annoyed that I stumbled over that little bit of a line to describe how many people might see the video. But it hurts a little bit more, but in a good way. At the same time, I accrue the benefits of publishing. People watch it, they can respond, they can ask questions, they can share it, they can ask me to expand upon something. None of that can happen if I'm sitting around waiting to be a perfectionist. And on the other hand, there's not much downside towards me publishing this. Like, what I would have to say in the video like this to experience real downside would be so extreme. Like, what could I say that would honestly have an effect on my life? I could say something wildly racist or sexist, maybe. I could, I guess, confess to a crime. Maybe I could accidentally threaten to kill someone, like it was hyperbole, but I did it. Maybe I could offhandedly say something that makes me get fired from my job. But in general, like, I'm not going to do that, and you're not going to do that. And even if you are, maybe you're the kind of person that's going to catch up to you anyway, so maybe you should just let it all out regardless. But the point being, putting your art into the world, it's not like you're wasting people's time. Like, this video is 6.5 minutes. If you didn't like it, you probably bounced already. So, oh man, I'm getting cold. Okay, so it's 6.5 minutes of your time. It's not like you paid $14 and I made a horrible movie that's wasting your time. You know, you don't get super upset when you see a TV commercial on like Netflix or on Hulu or whatever that's 20 seconds of crap. You know, you just go, oh, that was 20 seconds, that kind of sucked. So maybe you put out something like a drawing that's not great, or you do a video that's 30 seconds and it sucks. So what? You just, like, you move on and you do the next thing. And you get better at it. Like, these two dudes walking by were slightly less distracting than they would have been 5 minutes ago, and definitely less distracting than if they'd walked by yesterday. And hopefully, in a week, they're not distracting at all. So yeah, the point being, publish your shit. All right, you're the best.